Hello and welcome to a presentation about the foundation degree in football, business management and coaching. My name is Nathan Price. I am the course leader for the programme. This course is a partnership between the University of Worcester and Birmingham Metropolitan College, with the teaching taking place at the Stourbridge campuses. The purpose of this process is for you to get an understanding of the course and the department, also to make sure the course is matching your ambitions and what you want to do in the future, and also to hopefully start building a relationship between myself and you as the student. Just to confirm that the course is a football business management and coaching foundation degree. The course is validated by the University of Worcester, which means you are a University of Worcester student, and come the completion of the course your certificate will be University of Worcester labelled on it, and you will be able to attend their award ceremony. In addition to that, you can use the Hive, which is the Learning Resource Centre in Worcester. The partnership allows you to use the Birmingham Metropolitan Libraries based at Stourbridge, Matthew Bolton and Sutton campuses. All the teaching is done at the college's Centre of Sport and Excellence site, which is based in Kidderminster by Stourport. This course does allow for students to live on site, and this can be arranged where students are coached to the teaching venue from the University of Worcester if you decide to stay in the halls of residence. The course is delivered by Birmingham Metropolitan. However, it is important to remember that we follow the University of Worcester policies and procedures. So we follow the submission procedures through the student online environment. We also follow the same marking templates. We also have the same appeals procedure in place. Students will be treated as a University of Worcester student, so they have the same experience as those who are based at the St John's or City campus. Birmingham Metropolitan College itself was identified as Sports College of the Year in 2013. This is due to their participation in a variety of sports, and also allowing students to take part in developing their coaching opportunities in local communities. The course is linked to both doing vocational studies and work-based learning. Students will, during the course, complete 100 hours each year as a minimum within the workplace. This allows students to develop their skills and also to build important information on their CV and personal statements. Students will benefit from a supportive and caring environment where the tutors will be there to support and hopefully meet their needs in order to give them both academic support, but also to develop students to become more independent thinkers. The learning environments will be of smaller class sizes compared to universities' main campuses, which allows students to get more individualised support in order for them to complete their studies. Within the college, we are very fortunate to have UEFA A and UEFA B football coaches, which will be used as mentoring support for students who wish to develop their coaching further, and allow for them to actually have feedback on how they think they can progress, and also to use these people as somebody they might want to aspire to be in order for them to develop their coaching to a further higher level. The course itself is linked to Kidderminster Harriers Football Club, who at present are based in the Football Conference League. The following slide just gives an overview of Birmingham Metropolitan College, and just identifies that in 2013 Stourbridge College merged with the Birmingham Metropolitan College Group. In the first year, the modules now are displayed on your screen. The first one is work-based learning. This is where the students do the 100 hours minimum of coaching experience. This could be with their own coaching provider that they found, or there can be opportunities to work on our site where we house 120 BTEC students who are completing a football programme. So there'll be opportunities for students to coach these students, to work alongside coaches, and also to gain that valuable experience that again helps build their CV. Alongside the work-based learning, it's important for students to make sure that the placement they're using is valuable and allows them to get the experience and opportunities they wish. The introductions to business of football will look at business within its generic terms. So it will look at operational management, it will look at key performance indicators, and it will look at quality assurance programs that are in place. This will allow students to get more of an understanding of how businesses operate, and to ensure that if they decide to operate their own company, they've got some very good ideas. The principles of coaching will look at the role of coaches, and it will also help students with developing 6-week programmes and also allow them to develop their session plans further. The idea will be also for students to be observed coaching, to gain feedback and to reflect on that experience. Football in the community will look at sports development based around football. Football in the community will look at how football clubs actually promote themselves in the community and provide opportunities for people to participate in football. But at this moment in time, you'll probably be aware that some clubs actually diverse and go into different sports, so this will be considered in this unit. The science of football will look at physiology and psychological aspects of football. So physiology will be looking at different training methods and also looking at pre-season training programmes, and the psychological will be looking at the mental aspects of footballers and also trying to be aware of how the mental aspect could affect performance. Disability inclusion will look at different disabled teams that are out there at the moment, so it could be power chair, amputee football, so how are they, opportunities are they to play football, and also look at inclusion to look at people who play football at grassroots but who may not be playing as professional footballers within the industry. The following pictures show Richard, who's our first year student who started in 2014. In the pictures he's actually completing a warm-up session with one of the college's football teams, so he's stood over in the middle wearing the blue top and the yellow green boots on, and he's observing the students participating. So these are some of the activities that we would like students to progress. This allows Richard to get more understanding of working with players, and then he can then adapt his training styles to meet their needs. It's important that the development allows for students to get more experience and also allows them to actually have real life, so it's important on their CV. Not only do they have the foundation degree, but they also have the skills and abilities to work within the industry. In the second year of the course, students will continue to look at work-based learning. This time students can look at coaching at a different placement or different coaching ideas. They could look at disability coaching if they so wished, or they could look at the business side and start, for example, working in a marketing department or look at the communications department in a football club. The business of football will now look at project management. So students could start investigating an issue which could be increasing female participation at our college site. So students could be behind that, trying to get females to increase the opportunities they're aware of within the area and hopefully increase more females take part in sport. That is just an example of one possible project they could do. Another one could be, for example, making links with primary schools to give them opportunities to take part in football. The analysis of performance will be looking at performance of a team or an individual and trying to improve it by identifying areas of strengths and areas that could possibly be improved on further. Students will be able to use different methods of analysis in order to gain information. Following that, they will then feed back their information to the football academy manager, who will then give them feedback on the information they're providing, whether it's accurate, whether it allows the coach to use the information to improve performance and ways to improve in future. Current issues in football will change each year depending on the different issues that may arise. The actual unit will focus on how the media portrays football. So it could, for example, look at how back in 1998 how David Beckham was vilified following his red card against Argentina, and then look at the change in perception of him through the media through the years as he became one of England's finest players. Coaching for performance will take the principles of coaching and move them to the next level in order to improve the performance of the individual or the team. So it'll be looking at you as an effective coach and also as a reflective coach in order for you to get the best out of your players and actually start looking at more technical and tactical coaching. Football in a global context is going to focus upon football in the world. It will also look at the work of football associations, so it will be comparing the work of the English FA to the French FA and possibly to the Australian FA. It could also look at the migration of players, so looking at why players from Brazil tend to end up playing football in Russia. And it will just look at how football is viewed across the world. In addition to the course, mentions have been made towards CV building. It's important for students not only to complete their course but also to do additional qualifications. So alongside this course there is opportunities to complete FA coaching qualifications. So the programme will include a level 1 and level 2. Both the safeguard and first aid will be able to be completed. There will be some opportunities to complete blind football and also futsal football. The University of Worcester within their programme has University Weeks, which is where has Worcester Weeks, and this is where students have the opportunity to complete additional qualifications, again to enhance their CV. These are important as it gives you a step ahead of people when you go for employment. Please be aware that some of these courses will involve additional costs, and it's important that these costs are kept to a minimum. So during induction there will be a programme and it will allow you to understand what courses are available and give you an indication of possible costings. For the people who want to continue playing football, then there is an opportunity to, if selected, to be part of the Kidderminster Harriers Football Club's reserve team. This team will play during the midweek fixtures, or you could play for the Bucks football team, which is a British universities team, and would represent the University of Worcester with Birmingham Metropolitan. Throughout the week, students will have the opportunity to take part in football training, if they so wish, with other students training each other, but also with the academy manager taking training sessions for those students who wish to play in the reserve team. There is an opportunity for students also to be part of a student union, and this allows students to take part in social activities. One of the key performance of the course is that students have the opportunity to progress onto a British BSc Honours degree programme. So this could be at the University of Worcester. So this university are developing a third year top up for the foundation degree in football business management and coaching, but students may wish to progress onto another study which could include at level 5 sports studies or level 6 for sports business management. The selection for this course is just for you to demonstrate your enthusiasm for the subject and your commitment to study. So that is by completing the tasks that are included within this presentation, and also separately by the email you received. The course we are looking at for people with academic capabilities to succeed. So the tasks, although not asking for you massive amounts of information, just like to get an idea of the sort of levels you're working at to make sure that the course is suitable for you and you are going to be successful and be able to achieve your qualifications. Just to reaffirm that the policy is to offer a place to any student that we deem to be capable of success and who is likely to benefit from the programme. We are very supportive of the university statements to increase access, widen participation and assist students to achieve their potential. Every person we believe will pass this qualification who we put on the programme, so it is important for you to make sure that the information you present puts you in the best possible light. What you need to do now is there will be 4 topics to choose from, or you can actually choose your own topic if there's a passion within football that you have. And what we'd like to do is provide a written response to the question or the statement. Not asking for pages of writing, a simple paragraph will do, just to give an understanding of how your thought process is done and the style of writing that you use. On a Word document you can complete this, or you can complete it via an email in response. Just think about the question and ensure that you're creating an argument or giving your opinion towards the topics. The topics are as follows. Topic 1 is homophobia in football and what you think could be done. There's also the impact of UEFA financial regulations could have on some Premier League football clubs. Topic 3 is you could identify a team that you enjoy watching and consider their style of play, whether what you like about their style of play or what you like about that team. Or you can go for a generic one which looks at what you feel there might be some issues with the grassroots football. You can choose your own topic if you so wish. If you do have any questions, then please feel free to contact me using the email address on the screen, which is nathan.price@bmetsc.ac.uk, or you can alternatively call me on 01 384 399 Please ask as many questions as you feel necessary, because it's very important that you get the right course for your needs and your career aspirations. If you would like to arrange a visit to the teaching site where the foundation degrees based, and this can be arranged. And if you do that, again, contact me via telephone or email, and I can arrange for you to be down there, and I can give you a tour, show you the facilities, and also to give you a flavour of what goes on there. For the visits, Wednesday afternoon would be the best time, as this is the time when students are playing football, so you can see the amount of students that are based down there, and allow you to get a visual representation and see what opportunities there are for people in order to take part in coaching the students or participating if they so wish. Thank you for your time in this presentation. My name has been Nathan Price, the course leader, and please feel free to contact me. Hopefully I shall see you in September during induction. Thank you very much.